Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Kiara Bellamy, and today I will be presenting the instructions I created for how to apply press-on nails with brush-on glue. To begin, I would just like to introduce my instructions and why I chose to create instructions on this process. Currently, there have been advancements in the cosmetology field, and many people are becoming interested in completing different beauty tasks on their own at home. This includes skincare, doing their own hair and nails. However, the complexity of completing a process such as doing your own nails causes people to believe that they are not able to complete the task successfully on their own. So, to give people both the skill set and confidence to do their own nails, I created both written instructions and an instructional video on how to apply press-on nails. I want these instructions to be useful for both those who are familiar with the process and those who are unfamiliar and unknowledgeable with applying press-on nails. First, we will be taking a look at the written instructions. On screen are images of the written instructions. They include the steps in the process such as gathering supplies and the preparation steps of choosing your nail sizes and preparing your nail beds for application. Then the written instructions include details on the application process of applying the press-on nails with brush-on glue, and finish with final steps that include making sure your hands are clean and making sure the press-on nails are to the user's liking. The two most important elements in creating the written instructions were creating a step-by-step process and creating effective graphics. To create efficient instructions, it was important to include every step in the process. This includes creating steps that seem minimal and providing ample detail. Examples of this include telling users to open the press-on nail pack and telling users how long they need to press and hold their press-on nail. And for the graphics, it was important to make sure that the graphics accurately portrayed the respective step in the process. Users needed to have a visual reference as they complete the process to see if they are on track. Next, we will be looking at the creation of the instructional video. Below is a snippet of the video. I'll need the nails that you have set to the side along with your Kiss brush-on glue. Starting with your thumb or whichever finger you chose to start with, you will apply 2 coats of the brush-on glue. You will then take the respective nail and hold it above your nail bed, making sure it is aligned correctly. You will then take the press-on nail and press the nail onto your nail bed and hold for 60 seconds. The two important elements of the instructional video were showcasing the complete process and creating an effective voiceover. Compared to the written instructions, the instructional video shows the process in full and shows how one step flows to the next. To accomplish this, the voiceover needed to be detailed enough so that users can understand the process upon listening. The voiceover also needed to be in time with what was being reflected on screen. Once both sets of instructions were created, it was important to make sure the instructions were effective for users. To do this, both sets of instructions underwent usability testing. During the testing, there were a few elements I wanted testers to consider. First, I wanted to make sure that the instructions were useful for users who have no prior knowledge on completing the task. Then I wanted the testers to evaluate the effectiveness of the graphics in the written instructions and the voiceover in the instructional video. I also wanted to see how the written instructions compared to the instructional video. Then I wanted users to outline any possible areas of improvement on either set of instructions. The results of the usability testing both highlighted effective elements of both instructions as well as areas of improvement. Overall, both sets of instructions were effective. The graphics in the written instructions and the voiceover in the instructional video found effective by testers. However, testers preferred the instructional video due to visual learning styles and seeing the process in full. There were also improvements highlighted through the testing. One of the testers is left-handed, and they revealed that part of the instructions were challenging as it did not depict using their dominant hand. The graphics on the written instructions can be made to depict the process being done with both hands. Another area of improvement is implementing areas of mistakes that could happen while completing the process. An example of this is including a step to tell users what to do if one of the press-on nails is compromised or messed up during the process. Finally, the instructions should add a step to tell users to cover their work area as they will be working with nail clippings, nail shavings, and nail glue. Overall, the process of creating instructions for how to apply press-on nails with brush-on glue was an interesting experience that also taught me a lot about the process. I was able to evaluate certain design elements such as graphics, videos, and voiceovers, and how those can be effective for users in completing a task. Through the usability testing, I was also able to see the instructions from outside perspective and see ways in which the instructions could be improved. Overall, I hope that this gives people the confidence to know that they can complete these tasks on their own at home. Hopefully, you will try to apply press-on nails with brush-on glue yourselves. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day.